class players, and simply the network at the level of the executive team. So this is agent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? I want to come up with a set of measures that will allow me to say something very, very precise about Nassim's position in that network. He's obviously important. He's at the center of a hub and spoke, okay? Which is a very typical network, as I said, on a top management or executive team. Unfortunately, it's also a typical network on a board of directors, although it shouldn't be that way. Board of directors should be more like a caveman graph. It should be more like a clique. Okay? People should be able to freely communicate. Now, Nassim is important. You could say, well, Nassim is important. Why? Because he knows he has direct ties with more people in the network than anybody else. So, agent 2 has one tie. Agent 3 has one tie. Okay? Agent 4 has one tie. And let's define these edges as exchange of mission-critical information. Okay? So that's how I define the edges. But there's another way in which Nassim is actually important. So one way in which he is important is the fact that his connectivity, the degree of agent 1, is greater than the degree of any other agent in the network. Okay? He has more ties. He knows more people in the network. He has ties of this kind with more people in the network than anybody else. But there's another sense in which Nassim is very important in this network. And that is the fact that if 6 wants to pass some information, mission-critical information to 5, he has to go through Nassim. Okay? If 4 wants to pass to 5, he has to go through Nassim, 3 to 4. Every path that is connecting any agent other than Nassim to any other agent has to go through Nassim. Okay? So he has essentially he's like a toll booth on a highway. Okay, you increase the traffic, he gets a piece of the action every single time. Okay? So he is in the deal flow, as it were. He's in the information flow. There's not going to be any information exchange that is going to happen behind his back. So, besides this measure of centrality that I'm going to call degree centrality, because it measures the degree, the relative degree of Nassim's connectivity within the network, I'm also going to measure something that I will call betweenness centrality. And betweenness centrality I will define as the sum of the total number of geodesics through the network that include I, divided by the total number of geodesics in the network that do not include I. Okay, where I is Nassim in this case. Okay? So what do I do? In this case, I look at all of the paths through the network. All of them. Right? Are there any paths that connect 6 to 2? No. Are there paths that connect 3 to 4? No. Right? If I want to go from 3 to 2, I have to go through Nassim. So all of the paths that go from any agent I to any other agent J have to go through Nassim, which means that Nassim has the highest betweenness centrality in the network, not only the highest degree centrality. Yeah?
Why is that important?
It's important because Nassim, there is no information exchange that can happen without